taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football Freestyle, joined as always by Kurt Kermstrup. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Colorado's offense tries out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
I don't know if you talk to these coaches and especially the players, Chris.
And here he goes. Past the 50. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Buffaloes have first and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
And he's in. Touchdown, Colorado. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's Randall. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And one good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Cornhuskers line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive of the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And the defense wraps him up.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Tight end makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Now he escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buffs. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that previous play. Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught down at the 20.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. So Colorado has the lead. We'll check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
Chris, the sweat era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Buffaloes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
When that pass rush got in there and he hurried. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Breaks free. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That is a 1st down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Randall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Caught behind the line. It's Randall. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the touchdown, Buffaloes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. And by the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
21, Nebraska, 7.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Gets the first and still running. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Colorado.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you can go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Quarterback still with the football. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. You're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He'll hand it off. Powering through. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Buffaloes moving quickly down the field here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Buffs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught near the sticks. It's Burgess. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the defense brings him down.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking for some space. It's Randall. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Tailback with another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
It's a quarterback keeper. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Burgess. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So, Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. On the run here. Lets it go. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. And the Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And out comes the field goal unit. Distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The Huskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Cornhuskers lining up here on first and 10.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Cornhuskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone. They
break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to...
Touchdown, Buffaloes. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is
just standing there, gets hit again. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000. That's it, game over. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.